Yo, what is up? What is going on, everybody, over on the Doom Clan channel? My name is Zach, or Immortal Resistance, but you guys can call me Doom Immortal. I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and if not, maybe this video can make your day a little bit better. Today, we're bringing you guys a crazy good Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplay. This is something that I feel like a lot of Doom members are proud to be calling ours. This is the world's first double DNA bomb using an SMG within Advanced Warfare. Now, this gameplay was gotten by the one and the only Doom Mez. He is one of our newer pub stompers. Definitely go and check him out, guys. You guys can find the links to his Twitter as well as his YouTube down at the top of the description below. Definitely go and check him out, guys. Subscribe to his YouTube so you guys can catch some more awesome Call of Duty Advanced Warfare gameplays by Mez. I'm sure you guys will be seeing plenty more world records coming from him in the near future, and definitely give him a follow on Twitter so you guys can stay up to date with what's going on with him over there. So moving on into the dissection of this gameplay, he is playing on the map Horizon, which it kind of reminds me of Summit. Shout out to the phone. Kind of reminds me of Summit from Black Ops 1 or even Black Ops 2. The remake, I think, was Uplink or something like that. And it's a good map in my opinion. It plays a lot like Summit. You know, it's got that same snow aspect, and I think it's a really good map overall. Let me know what you guys think of it. And you guys can see, like I said at the beginning of this video, he's using an SMG, and he's using the KF5, which is definitely up there in terms of best SMG in the game. I think that and the ASM1 hold the crowns there. But on this SMG, on this KF5, he's rocking extended mags, advanced rifle or advanced rifling, whatever it's called, and foregrip. Obviously, extended mags is there so he can have a little bit more ammo in each clip or mag. Advanced rifling is used similar to long barrel, adds a little bit more range into the gun, and especially with an SMG, it is very, very helpful. The KF5 already has some pretty good range, but adding that advanced rifling on, as well as the foregrip, which is his final perk out of the primary gunfighter, or final attachment, I should say, is helping with the recoil as well as getting some more medium to long range kills. So that's definitely one of the best KF5 class setups I can give you guys. It's very good in all sorts of engagements, long range, medium range, and short range. It's going to excel the most in close-up engagements, sort of short range engagements. So that's definitely the sort of play style I would suggest you guys try and take while using an SMG, but this gun definitely can be used in a lot of variants in terms of gunfights. So as far as his perks go, in perk 1 he's using low profile, in perk 2 he's using gung ho, which I really think is only useful on SMGs. I haven't tried it on like snipers. I don't even know if it can be on a sniper class. Snipers, LMGs, but I've used it on ARs and SMGs, and it really does excel on SMGs, especially if you're a rush happy player. If you're constantly in the enemy's face, being able to hip fire while sprinting is a huge advantage. And adding maybe quick draw onto your gun, that's a really good class setup to be using if you're a rush type of player. But yeah, so he's using gung ho in his perk 2, and then in perk 3 he's using perk 3 greed with blast suppressor and scavenger. Now originally I figured that toughness was going to be like a must-have within this game. However, you know, through experimenting, a lot of times, you know, you don't really need toughness. You know, a lot of times you're shooting people in the back because of the movement system, and I'd say most of the gunfights that you're in, unless you're like a super hard objective player, are going to be from the back or from the side, and toughness is not nearly as necessary as, say, blast suppressor or scavenger. So those are his perks, and to wrap up this class setup, he's using the exo ability overclock. So if you guys would like to go ahead and try to replicate that class setup or duplicate that class setup, be sure to let me know how it goes for you down in the comments below. So as far as the commentary topic goes for today, I'm going to be dissecting the SMG classes within Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. You guys seem to have enjoyed my AR dissection, my assault rifle dissection in one of my previous commentaries here on the Doom channel. So I think it seems fitting that on the world's first double DNA bomb with an SMG, we are doing a dissection of the SMG classes. So starting off here with the KF5, obviously the SMG that is being showcased within this gameplay. This is probably one of the best SMGs within the game. Like I said earlier, this gun can definitely hold its own in terms of, you know, being reliable, being very consistent in terms of winning gunfights and not winning gunfights. If you can handle a little bit of recoil, this gun is very good. If you're a rush happy player, I definitely suggest the KF5 because it is one of the strongest SMGs within the game. Like I said, and the KF5 I feel like is one of the only SMGs within its class that can really be used in medium to long range engagements effectively, especially if you add something like a foregrip or a silencer to minimize the recoil. This gun is very good. It's got very low recoil even to start, and adding that foregrip, like I said, can really help control that and make long range kills much easier. Moving on into the MP11, which I think is really similar to the CBJ from Call of Duty Ghosts. It's got the same exact reload animation, you know. It's an underrated weapon. The CBJ in Call of Duty Ghosts, say you were playing hardcore, you know, it was actually really good. The MP11, I picked up a few variant weapons from supply drops while I was playing in game, and depending on what you're using, depending on your sort of playstyle, this gun can be used very effectively. However, I feel like this gun really excels in very close range engagements. Next up, we have the ASM-1 SMG, which I also think is one of the best SMGs within the game. Between the KF5 and this gun, I'd say they have very tough competition as to best SMG within Advanced Warfare. But the ASM-1, I feel like, is a lot more of a hybrid than the KF5. The ASM-1 can be used in long-range engagements just like the KF5. Adding a foregrip or even a suppressor can definitely help minimize that recoil. Although the iron sights on the KF5, I feel like, are much worse than the ASM-1, so I'd probably choose the ASM-1 over the KF5, at least in my own personal preference. Like I said, this is a gun that can be used in any sort of engagement, long range, medium range, or close range, although it really does excel in short to medium range engagements. Moving on to our next gun, we've got the SN6 SMG, which I also feel like is a pretty underrated submachine gun within Advanced Warfare. I've picked it up a few times while playing and even have a specific class dedicated to it out of my custom classes, and you know, depending on the type of player you are, this gun can actually be used really effectively. Unfortunately, its damage is pretty low, so it does take a lot of bullets to kill. However, the fire rate sort of makes up for that low damage. This gun really does excel in medium to short range engagements. It's not very good in long range engagements. The recoil is pretty easy to handle, especially with something like foregrip, although this gun definitely does take some getting used to. The iron sights are a little bit wonky, and it just sort of depends on your personal preference. Next up, we've got probably the most unique SMG, or I should say SMGs within Advanced Warfare, and that being the SAC-3, which is actually a dual wield or akimbo SMG, very similar to the Vector in previous Call of Duties. Very strong, very good in short range engagements. However, since it is dual wield, there is no ADSing, which means it is a hip fire only gun, so gung-ho, very useful perk if you happen to be using this gun, or guns rather, and really this only can excel in short range engagements because of the hip fire only aspect. And then to wrap things up, we've got the AMR-9, which is also a pretty unique SMG. It's actually a 5-round burst, which I think really does hurt it overall. It's cool that there's a burst round SMG, however, SMGs really aren't made to be burst rounds in my own opinion. This gun, it's difficult to use. You know, if you were able to master this gun, then you must be a very good player, but this gun really does excel in short to medium range engagements. Long range engagements, it is hit marker central. That's pretty much going to do it for the SMG dissection within this video. I do hope you guys enjoyed the world's first double DNA bomb using an SMG in the background. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's commentary as well. If you guys enjoyed either one of those, be sure to leave a like rating on this video. It is always appreciated, and it greatly helps grow the channel. And that's going to do it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to go ahead and check out Mez. Links at the top of the description down below. And while you guys are down there, if you guys want to come and check me out, you guys can find my links down there as well. Have an awesome rest of your day, guys, and I'll catch you guys in my next commentary here on the Doom Clan channel. Stay happy, stay positive, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.